What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Back with my review, All Access, Mayweather-Maidana 2, Mayhem, the Epilogue, just came up. It was a good episode, very good episode. I liked it. A lot of just different feelings, tension, turmoil, drama, all the good stuff, action. So it was a good episode. I really like how Showtime does that. I think the whole All Access is the kind of bit off of HBO 24/7, but that's one thing that they've implemented with their series that I really like, that follow up after the fight. It was a good episode. Like I said, no complaints. I rewatched the fight as well. Same victory, same. I seen it the same way as when I first seen it. But I like the epilogue because you got to see a little bit more than just the actual fight. For one, that shot that Mayweather got caught with at the end of the third round, he was having a house party just reviewing the fight and had a lot of people over here just watching the fight or whatever. And he said he hurt me with that shot. He hurt me with that shot, which makes it even more impressive. The fact that he just openly admits that he got hurt with a powerful right. To me, rewatching it, it almost looked like the same shot that dropped Pacquiao and knocked him out in the Marquez Ford fight. So that was good to see Mayweather admit that he was hurt. And I mean, even though we seen it and we could tell, I think a thing that's very underrated about Mayweather is his chin and his ability to recover. He was hurt badly in the Shane Mosley fight in the second round twice, I believe, and he went on to dominate and beat Shane Mosley up and win every single round. That is a testament of Mayweather's skill set. Same thing with that Maidana shot. We know Maidana can crack and he has power. That shot really would have, at the very least, knocked down somebody, another opponent. And it just jarred Mayweather back and knocked him off balance a little bit. So I don't think Mayweather gets a lot of credit. A lot of people just hate him and they're not going to look at things that he does do good objectively or whatever. And I thought he ate that shot pretty well and recovered pretty well. He had a little problems in round 4. But then after that, it was pretty much the Mayweather show. I think really with the fight, Maidana, I told you guys lightning's not going to strike twice in the same spot. And I was correct with that. Maidana, I think he had everything in order to beat him the first time, but you don't give someone like Mayweather a second crack at things. Another thing I like with the epilogue, I like to see variety. Just seeing Maidana with his son, they showed the bite example in a little bit more detail with different camera angles. You can actually hear what they were saying. Watching the fight live when Mayweather was like, "Oh, he bit me" and all that. That's all we really heard, and the announcers talking about it. I wasn't quite sure. After watching the epilogue and just kind of interpreting, that motherfucker bit him. Like, I don't know if he embellished on how it felt or whatever. Like, if you watch the episode, and I did a video on it, so it'll be on my Instagram at Boxing Ego. He made this funny ass noise. It sounded like a Martin Lawrence character. He was like, ah! Real high pitch after he got bit. And he was like, the motherfucker bit me. He bit me. What the fuck? He was pissed. You know what I mean? You're fighting someone, you have the adrenaline. He got bit. And it was also funny seeing Floyd Sr. He was like, the motherfucker bit him. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna punch him. Like talking to Kenny Bayless, saying like, hey, get this under control. Robert Garcia obviously pleading with his fighter, like, you didn't see it. You can't disqualify him. And it was just, it was a mess. But again, first viewing, I looked at it and I was like, I don't know, maybe Mayweather's just being a diva and just acting like he got bit. But just if you watch closely, they showed it in super slow motion and kind of zoomed up. Mayweather, he's like, like you see his facial expression. And then when Maidana's pulling back in slow motion, his mouth looks like it's in position, like as if he just bit him. Like the way his mouth is, it was open, then he closed. It looks like he's closing as he pulls back. And not just that, just look at Maidana in the epilogue. Look at his facial expression. He has like a smirk, like he knew he did it, you know what I'm saying, and got away with it. Because at the end, Mayweather, he's like pointing to his index finger or whatever. He's like, you bit me. And he was like smirking and shit, like, where, how did I bite you? Like he was playing dumb. And then even in the post-fight interview, which we seen live, he was like, oh, El Perro. He was like, basically, if he thinks I'm a dog, and it's basically like he was mocking it and joking. So I really feel he bit him. I don't know. I'm not Mayweather's hands. I'm not Maidana's teeth. No homo. But after watching this, I'm pretty convinced he got bit. Period. Then after the fight was kind of bullshit. Robert Garcia. Like, one thing I hate when the corner's not realistic. Robert Garcia is I really like Robert Garcia, but come on, man, be real. He even said in the fight, he was like, "Hey, don't do nothing crazy," and I'll put the picture up. He said, "Don't do nothing crazy, you'll get disqualified." So that kind of shows you Mayweather versus Maidana was a rough fight, and Maidana was kind of trying to edge it with some dirty tactics. Not saying Mayweather doesn't do anything. We know he does the forearm push off and uses elbows a bit, but there's a fine line between stuff like that, which isn't as flagrant. I've seen Amir Khan do that. He did it in the Lamont Peterson fight, etc. I've seen in the Adrian Broner versus Emmanuel Taylor, he physically pushed Emmanuel Taylor off him to create space. So fighters do stuff like that. It is a fight. I don't expect it to always look pretty, but biting a motherfucker, that's something totally different, man. Like you're going well above and beyond the rules and stuff, and then like tackling people, stuff like that, like the Diego Chavez, Brandon Rios. That's excessive. You know what I mean? So that's my personal take on it. We need it. You know what I mean? It should be refereed in the proper way. But the thing I didn't like is Garcia he was like, we won, we did it. They can't take this away from us. Like, come on, man. Like, I respect Robert Garcia, and I think he's a knowledgeable boxing figure. He was a former fighter. He's been in the sports. You knew damn well you didn't win that fucking fight, period. And I would say that to his face. You know what I'm saying? You didn't win the fight. You rocked Mayweather in the third round, and you look good in the fourth round. That's really where the buck stops. After that, he was searching. He looked frustrated. Couldn't really find Mayweather. Mayweather dodged a lot. So if anything, if you had that reaction after the first fight, even though I don't think he won that fight, that's one thing. But I think he had a better game plan. He had the element of surprise, and he had the weight advantage and everything. So if you said that at the end of that fight, that's one thing. Because to me, that was a closer fight. I still didn't have Maidana winning, but it was closer. This was more of a separation beyond the end. See, even the round 3, I think Mayweather was handily winning that round. So based on one punch, I can't necessarily give Chino that round. I don't remember because I think I was when they did the replay tonight. I didn't catch the beginning of it, but I'll rewatch it. I think I had Mayweather winning that fight. Now, you don't just all of a sudden land a good one punch and get the round. So to me, Chino's best round was really round 4. And he also got 12, but that was because he was gifted round 12 because Mayweather didn't do anything. Like, you know what I mean? He was like, he knew he had the fight in the bag and was up so much, so he gave the round to Maidana. But other than that, what rounds did you really give Chino? And again, you have to judge a round by its entirety. Because he lands one significant shot, especially when you don't knock the opponent down or you don't have them out on their feet, like Timothy Bradley versus Ruslan Provodnikov, it's kind of hard to score someone based on, like, if it's a 3-minute round and someone's more active and they're winning the round based on one good shot that hurts your opponent with no knockdown suffered, or, you know what I mean? They don't collapse, their glove doesn't touch. How do you give that round to Chino? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it was pretty much the Mayweather show. I like Maidana a lot. I look forward to seeing him match with some other top welterweights. I know he got a lot of money now, more than he's ever had. So hopefully he doesn't decide to retire or something like that, because I enjoy watching him. He is rough. He's tumble. He has heart. And, you know what I mean? He makes it a rough affair. And again, if you're not Mayweather, you don't fight in that style, then he really poses a problem to anyone at welterweight. I would love to see Amir Khan, Maidana 2, the Maidana 2.0. You know what I mean? I think this is a better Maidana than when Khan fought him, when he wasn't with Robert Garcia. Plus, it's at a new weight division that Marcos Maidana has more experience at versus 140, where Amir Khan did pretty well for himself. So there's a lot of good fights you can make. Keith Thurman, Maidana, Sean Porter, Maidana. A lot of great fights. I enjoyed the epilogue. I'll put the link in the description. If you watched it, let me know what you guys think. Props to both fighters. Props to Showtime for putting that out. Let me know what you guys think if you watch the epilogue. Make sure you like my video. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego, signing off.